we had started discussing AC drives. So one topic, I think two topic we have covered till now. That was your V by F control, constant voltage by frequency control, and static Kramer drive we have covered. Now the next one we are going to discuss is your static Scherbius drive. हम लोग लास्ट क्लास डिस्कस किए थे स्टैटिक क्रैमर ड्राइव. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस स्टैटिक Scherbius drive. So right on the topic. So this topic is coming under slip power recovery scheme. In last class we have started discussing the slip power recovery scheme. So under this static Kramer drive is coming and static. Now next one which we are going to discuss is your static Scherbius drive. Okay, so power we have discussed in the last class. What is slip power we have discussed is that slip power means a type of which is represented by means of a symbol SPG. Formula is SPG. S means slip and PG means air gap power. So amount of air gap power, it is a part of air gap power. It's not the complete air gap power. A part of air gap power is getting wasted in the air gap, which is not being utilized by the rotor fully. So that power, that wasted power is known as the slip power. And in slip power recovery, this is also coming under slip power recovery scheme. This is second topic under slip power recovery scheme. So we have discussed the first topic under this. That was, we have already discussed in the last class. That was static Kramer drive. Now today we will be discussing static Scherbius drive. Okay, so this is also based on slip power recovery scheme. Okay, so now we will be discussing. So if you recall, last class we have discussed static Kramer drive. So that was a constant torque drive where the torque is remaining the same, number one. And second number was that there the speed can be controlled below the synchronous speed. But what is the advantage of static Scherbius drive then over static Kramer drive? One of the biggest advantages there, here speed can be controlled both below as well as above the synchronous speed. So you can note down, speed can be controlled speed can be controlled above both above above and below the synchronous speed. मतलब सिंक्रोनस स्पीड सपोज 3000 आरपीएम है, तो 3000 आरपीएम के नीचे भी स्पीड कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं एंड 3000 आरपीएम के ऊपर भी कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. तो जैसे स्टैटिक ग्रामर में सिर्फ हम लोग बिलो द सिंक्रोनस स्पीड कर पा रहे थे, अभी ये दोनों जगह पॉसिबल है. ठीक है, सो नाउ लेट अस डिस्कस दिस. इट हैज गॉट टू कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. ये जो है स्टैटिक Scherbius drive has got two configuration. Two configurations are there for static Scherbius drive. So let us discuss one by one. Okay, so I think this line you have wrote already, that is speed can be controlled both above and below the synchronous speed. So there are two configurations for the static shed-based drive. So first one we'll be discussing. Now first configuration under static shed-based drive is your DC link, DC link shed-based drive. DC link shed-based drive. So we have already seen what is DC link. DC link means for the link which is connecting first converter with second converter, the link between the first converter and second converter, which is linking DC from which is the output of the first converter, and it is linking as an input to the second converter. इसलिए इसको डीसी लिंक कहते हैं. ठीक है, बीच में डीसी होता है, that is why. Okay, so now let us discuss the circuit diagram for this. Almost same kind of diagram. See, the slip power recovery scheme is only applicable for SRIM. SRIM stands for slip ring induction motor. Okay. All are thyristors. T means transformer. Space was not there, so that is why I wrote T. T means transformer. तुम लोग transformer लिखना. अच्छा, एक चीज देखना, ये रोटर से कनेक्टेड है. यहाँ पे देखो, मैं हाईलाइट कर रही हूँ. Stator is connected with the bus bar and rotor is connected with the converter 1. T means transformer. Okay. Okay. ये लिख लेना. Converter 1 का firing angle we are assuming symbol is alpha 1, and for converter 2 firing angle alpha 2. These are the symbols. और ये बना लिए bidirectional power, slip power. Formula is plus minus SPG. Okay. Okay, now about the Abhishek हो गया. हेलो. हाँ, दिव्या हो गया. Okay. Now, circuit diagram explanation. This is same as the previous one, last class, which we have discussed, static Ramus drive. Only difference is that we have got all the diodes of the converter 1 are being replaced by means of 6 number of thyristors. ठीक है. ये जो पूरा कन्वर्टर 1 है, इसको अगर देखोगे, कंपेयर करोगे, पिछला वाला डायग्राम अगर पास में है तो एक बार कंपेयर करके देख सकते हो. तो converter 1 में in static Cramer drive we have got that was converter 1 was a diode bridge rectifier, but in this case it is a phase control bridge rectifier, 3 phase. Okay, so that is the only difference. Otherwise the same diagram is almost the same. Okay, so now in this case bus bar is running, that is red, yellow and blue. That is from there the 3-phase AC supply has been taken and it's given to slip ring induction motor. Okay, this is a slip ring induction motor, and from to the stator it is given, and from the rotor supply is being given to the converter 1. Converter 1 is 3-phase bridge rectifier. It's a rectifier, so it takes the AC supply and convert it to DC. Now we are getting a DC supply over here. Here we are getting a DC supply. Okay, VDC is a DC supply. Now this DC is a fluctuating DC, like this. Okay, it will be fluctuating DC. So we need to first smoothen it. We need to regulate it. So that regulation is done with the help of this inductor, that is LD. Okay, that is DC link inductor, known as DC link inductor, and this total part, this whole part is known as DC link. Okay, which I have circled in your diagram is known as DC link. Okay, why it is known as DC link? Because here the supply, the nature of the source, or you can say the voltage, better it is to be used the term voltage. The nature of the voltage available over here is a DC, and this is acting as a link which is connecting converter 1 with converter 2. That is why it is known as DC link. Okay, so and here now from the DC link, the output voltage is given to जो DC मिला, that output voltage is given to, that is your VD, suppose on this side. After smoothening, let it be VD with the help of LD. Now that voltage is given to the inverter. Converter 2 is a three-phase inverter. Converter 1 is three-phase bridge rectifier, and converter 2 is a three-phase bridge inverter. Okay, so VD as the smoothened DC is given as an input to the inverter, and it is converting into AC. That AC is to be stepped up with the help of transformer. So we need to connect a transformer. So you can see over here. And then after stepping up, after matching the voltage, output voltage of the transformer with the bus bar, it is being fed to the bus bar. Okay, you can see it is from the output is being connected to the bus bar. Now here I have wrote bidirectional slip power. Bidirectional slip power means slip power from this which is getting wasted in the air gap can be allowed to flow from the rotor to in this direction. See, in this direction, from the rotor to from the rotor converter 1 converter 2 to the supply, or in the reverse direction also it can flow like this. It can flow in this direction also, opposite direction. So that is why it is written bidirectional slip power. And here we are using a in the symbol we are using plus minus. Plus minus means, plus means when it is flowing from rotor towards the supply. Okay, minus when it is flowing in the reverse direction, that power is flowing in the reverse direction, then we are using a minus sign. So now let us discuss these two things. Okay, so I need to rub it out. So here slip power is bidirectional. It can flow from the rotor of the slip ring induction motor to supply, or it can move or flow from the supply to the rotor circuit. That is why I wrote there bidirectional, and the symbol we can use it there as signs as plus and minus. Plus means when it is moving from the rotor to supply, and minus when it is moving from the supply to the rotor. So under what condition power will be bidirectional, from the rotor to supply or from the supply to the rotor circuit? So let us discuss more elaborately. See, we want to control the speed in your sub-synchronous range. So for sub-synchronous, sub means below synchronous. For sub-synchronous speed control, so what we need to do for controlling the speed of a slip ring induction motor below synchronous speed. Sub-synchronous means below synchronous speed. So for that, what we need to do is alpha 1, that is alpha 1 means the firing angle for all the 6 thyristors which are related with the converter 1, means three phase bridge rectifier. You can correlate with your circuit diagram. three-phase converter 1 or three-phase bridge rectifier, we need to control in such a manner that it will be lying from 0 to 90 degree. Okay, and on the second hand, we have to control alpha 2. Alpha 2 means firing angle for converter 2 we need to control within this range. So what is the meaning of this? Meaning of this means converter 1 should act as a rectifier and converter 2 should act as an inverter. If we are controlling alpha 1 and alpha 2 within these two range, okay, alpha 1 means firing angle for converter 1, alpha 2 means firing angle for converter 2. So if we are controlling in these ranges, so we can say converter 1 will be acting as a rectifier and converter 2 will be acting as an inverter. So in this case, the slip power will flow. So slip power will flow like this. If you observe the circuit diagram, I have shown bidirectional directions like this I have shown. So in this case, power will be flowing, that slip power will be flowing uh, in this way. Okay, so this will be the direction of the slip power, and for slip power will be using plus sign plus SPG. So this shows that the power is flowing from the rotor circuit. It is flowing from the rotor circuit to supply. So I think you can correlate rotor circuit से supply में जा रहा है. So once again I'll be telling you, just refer back to the circuit diagram. Refer back to the circuit diagram. From the rotor circuit of slip ring induction motor, power is flowing to converter 1, then converter 1 to converter 2, then to transformer, and then to supply. So direction of flow of power will be like this. If this is the rotor, so it will be flowing to the converter 1 and then converter 2 and then finally to supply. Okay, so rotor circuit to supply, and here we'll be putting a sign plus. So if you are controlling in such a manner, then speed can be controlled in the sub-synchronous range, means below synchronous speed can be obtained. So this is same as, this working is almost the same as static Cramer's drive, as we have discussed in our last class. So what we need to do for super synchronous speed control next? Is it clear? समझ में आया? Okay, now super synchronous speed. Now, last part of this circuit discussion is your for super synchronous speed control. Super synchronous means more than synchronous speed. If you want to achieve for the motor, slip ring induction motor, then what you need to do? What are the changes you need to do? सर्किट डायग्राम वही है, सिर्फ क्या करना पड़ेगा, फायरिंग एंगल को कंट्रोल ऐसे करना है कि अल्फा 1 जो रेंज होगा, अल्फा 1 शुड लाई फ्रॉम 90 to 180 and alpha 2 variation should lie okay. So alpha, when you are controlling alpha 1 means firing angle for first converter, when you are controlling in such a manner, so converter 1 just interchange ho gaya, converter 1 will be acting as inverter and converter 2 for this operation it will be working as a rectifier. And how the power will be flowing? Observe the arrow, look at the circuit diagram. Slip power सी द एरो डायरेक्शन ना. स्लिप पावर अभी कहाँ से फ्लो हो रहा है? सप्लाई से. लुक एट द सर्किट डायग्राम. सो वंस अगेन आई एम सेइंग फ्रॉम सप्लाई टू ट्रांसफार्मर, उल्टा साइड, ठीक है. फ्रॉम मतलब बस बार का जो सप्लाई है, बस बार टू ट्रांसफार्मर, देन कन्वर्टर टू, then DC link, then converter 1 to rotor circuit. So slip power is moving in this direction. So as because it is moving in the opposite direction, our reference direction is like this. Okay. So it is moving in opposite or flowing in the opposite direction. That is why we are putting a minus sign over here. Okay, यहाँ पे इसलिए यहाँ पे एक minus sign है, because it is moving in the opposite, flowing in the opposite direction. So here the power is, slip power is flowing from the supply. It is flowing from the supply to rotor circuit. Okay, so for super synchronous speed, we need to same diagram, same connection, nothing you have to change. Only you have to do is that you have need to control the firing angle alpha 1 such that it will be lying within 90 to 180. Alpha 2 you need to control from 0 to 90, so that converter 1 will be acting as inverter, converter 2 will be acting as rectifier, so that जो slip power waste हो रहा था वो अब slip power जो है ये सप्लाई से रोटर सर्किट में प्रोवाइड होगा, उल्टा. Okay, so that is why we are using a minus sign over here, minus SPG. Okay, so if you compare this DC static DC Scherbius drive with static Kramer's drive, what is the difference? Okay, is it clear? इसमें जो स्लिप पावर है ये बाई डायरेक्शनल है. ये डिपेंड करता है कि स्पीड कैसा स्पीड कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं. सर्किट डायग्राम सेम रहेगा, बस फायरिंग एंगल को कंट्रोल करना है. दैट्स द ओनली थिंग यू नीड टू डू. So here speed can be controlled. Speed can be controlled for subsynchronous. Speed can be controlled. NR means rotor speed can be controlled for super synchronous speed. It can be controlled to have a subsynchronous speed. And this drive is a constant torque drive. इसमें जो टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस होगा वो सेम रहेगा, कांस्टेंट रहेगा, स्टेडी स्टेट टॉर्क, as we have discussed in our last class, constant torque drive. Okay, so this DC Scherbius drive is a constant torque drive, and here speed can be achieved more than and less than or less than synchronous speed. Now what is the disadvantage? Advantage तो हो रहा है with respect to constant Kramer's drive कि यहाँ पे speed control is flexible. We can control the speed for both super synchronous as well as sub synchronous. ठीक है, बट डिसएडवांटेज क्या है विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द डीसी Kramer's ड्राइव? इसमें क्या है, डिसएडवांटेज है कि दिस ड्राइव इज एक्सपेंसिव. ये ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव है. एनी आइडिया? एनी आइडिया एक्सपेंसिव क्यों है? डीसी हाँ हाँ राइट. तो अगर डीसी हम लोग का स्टैटिक Kramer's ड्राइव को के सर्किट को इस सर्किट के साथ अगर कंपेयर करते हैं, विल फाइंड कि कन्वर्टर 1 जो है पूरा सर्किट डायग्राम सेम है, सिर्फ कन्वर्टर 1 में इन डीसी Kramer's ड्राइव वी हैड गॉट 6 numbers of diodes. So those 6 diodes are being replaced by 6 numbers of thyristors in this case. तो थायरिस्टर जो रिप्लेस हो रहा है, इसीलिए थायरिस्टर ही सिर्फ नहीं, उसका कंट्रोल सर्किटरी भी है. सिर्फ थायरिस्टर चेंज नहीं हो रहा, थायरिस्टर के साथ उसका कंट्रोल मतलब फायरिंग सर्किट जिसको कहेंगे, जो कि अल्फा 1 को कंट्रोल करेगा कि 0 to 90 रखना है कि 90 to 180 रखना है. सो उसका फायरिंग सर्किट भी है प्लस 6 थायरिस्टर्स, इसीलिए ये ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव है. समझ में आया? So 6 thyristors because of the reason कि diodes are replaced by means of 6 numbers of thyristors plus their firing circuit. डायोड में फायरिंग सर्किट नहीं होता है, बट इसमें फायरिंग सर्किट होता है। फायरिंग सर्किट मतलब RC UJT, कौन सा वाला फायरिंग सर्किट यूज करना है, तो फायरिंग सर्किट भी लगेगा। सो 6 नंबर ऑफ थायरिस्टर प्लस द फायरिंग सर्किट, दैट इज द रीजन इट इज एक्सपेंसिव। ठीक है, क्लियर हुआ? Okay, now we are moving for the second configuration. First configuration part is over. कुछ doubt है तो पूछ सकते हो, any doubt if you have? Second configuration under DC static DC Sherbius drive. So second configuration is cycloconverter Sherbius drive. Cycloconverter Sherbius drive. This is the second configuration. Okay, clear topic. Okay, now circuit diagram. सर्किट डायग्राम थोड़ा बड़ा है। ओके, मैं एक ही कलर में बना रही हूँ, अदरवाइज इट विल बी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड। सो इट इज अंडरस्टूड दीज आर द 3 बस बार। स्लिप रिंग इंडक्शन मोटर, सी माई डायग्राम इज नॉट कंप्लीट। हाँ, क्योंकि आई नीड स्पेस। कोशिश करती हूँ हो पाएगा कि नहीं। हाफ सेट छूट गया, ठीक है। हाफ सेट क्या छूटा है बता देती हूँ, ये वाला पार्ट जो है इसके लिए यहाँ पे कंटिन्यू होगा, ठीक है। वो पार्ट छूट गया है बिकॉज ऑफ द स्पेस प्रॉब्लम। So you just continue that part. समझ में आ रहा है ना? ये जैसा है वैसा ही यहाँ पे कंटिन्यू करना है. नेगेटिव जो सेट है वो मेरा इनकम्प्लीट है, लास्ट वाला इन्वर्टर, सॉरी, लास्ट कन्वर्टर. हो गया, ये लिख लो. ये जो मैंने पिंक में लिखा, 2 साइड एरो है, प्लस माइनस एसपीजी, बाई डायरेक्शनल स्लिप पावर. ये जो पार्ट मेरा छूटा था वो कंटिन्यू कर लिए ना? नेगेटिव नेगेटिव ग्रुप ऑफ थायरिस्टर कंप्लीट किए ना? ओके. Okay, so I think diagram is over for all of you. So red, yellow and blue, these are the 3 bus bar which are running, which are giving us 3-phase AC supply. This is acting as a source. So from there, the supply is given to stator. So you can see it is coming to the stator, and from the rotor circuit, it is taken to three sets of once again I'm repeating, 3 sets of one phase cycloconverter. These are all one phase cycloconverter, converter 1, converter 2 and converter 3. 3 sets of one phase cycloconverter. So these are all one phase, one phase, one phase. So all together we can say it is a 3-phase cycloconverter. Okay, it's one phase, one phase, one phase. So in totality it is a 3-phase cycloconverter. As we have already understood in our cycloconverter chapter that for cycloconverter working principle, we have got 2 sets for each cycloconverter set. We have got 2 sets or 2 group of thyristor. One is known as positive group, which is shown with the letter P. Okay, and another one is negative group, that is N. So positive set क्या करता है? If the positive half cycle is coming, it will convert it to positive. It will keep as it is. और अगर negative group आएगा तो उसको positive में convert करेगा. That means the output of a positive group is always positive. Output of a negative group similarly will always be negative. अगर negative आया तो negative ही रहेगा, अगर positive आया तो उसको negative में convert करेगा. This thing we have already understood. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे जो slip power है, it is flowing in bidirectional direction. So it may flow from the rotor circuit to supply, or it may flow from the supply to the rotor circuit. ठीक है. If it is flowing from the rotor circuit to supply, तो हम इसको मोटरिंग क्या बोलेंगे, मोटरिंग फीचर कहेंगे. क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो इंडक्शन मोटर होगा वो इंडक्शन मोटर के जैसे काम करेगा, ठीक है। और अगर power will be flowing in the reverse direction, that means from the supply to the rotor circuit, then we'll call this slip ring. Instead of saying there's slip ring induction motor, we'll be calling it as slip ring induction generator, ठीक है। वो जनरेटर के जैसे काम करेगा, जनरेटिंग मोड में आ जाएगा, ठीक है। मोटरिंग मोड से जनरेटिंग मोड में आ जाएगा, मतलब वो जनरेट करेगा, ठीक है। So bidirectional slip power and direction of slip power, and the symbol signs, you can say it can be plus or minus. If it is flowing from rotor circuit to supply, तब हम plus SPG लिखेंगे, और अगर supply से rotor circuit में आ रहा है उल्टा, तब मोटर नहीं रहेगा, वो जनरेटर बन जाएगा। जैसे वो पिछले केस में भी सेम ही है, उसमें भी वो जनरेटर हो जाएगा, and in that case we'll be using a sign minus SPG. Okay, so that was the explanation. Now, what are the important points related to the cycloconverter Scherbius drive, and where are these drives are being used? कहाँ पे use होता है, application कहाँ है? हाँ, ये भी constant torque drive है, मैं अभी लिखने ही जा रही हूँ। So इसके important points क्या है? ये भी constant torque drive है। कांस्टेंट टॉर्क मतलब इसका जो टॉर्क होगा वो स्टेडी स्टेट होगा, फिक्स्ड होगा, कोई चेंज नहीं होगा टॉर्क में, ठीक है। एंड हियर आल्सो स्पीड कैन बी कंट्रोल्ड फॉर बोथ सब सिंक्रोनस एंड सुपर सिंक्रोनस। स्लिप पावर फ्लो इज बाइडायरेक्शनल, प्लस माइनस एसपीजी। अगर रोटर सर्किट से सप्लाई में गया तो हम प्लस एसपीजी कहेंगे, एंड इन दैट केस स्लिप रिंग इंडक्शन मोटर इज वर्किंग इन मोटरिंग mode, you can say. And when the power is flowing from the supply to cycloconverter to this rotor circuit, in that case we'll be using a sign minus. Okay, we'll be using a minus sign, minus SPG. So in that case the slip ring induction motor will be working in generator mode. Okay, and this drive is also constant torque drive. Okay, so this completes our this topic second configuration. So there are two configuration, both we have covered, दोनों ही सेम है, बस यही अंतर है कि उसमें फेस कंट्रोल रेक्टिफायर है और इन्वर्टर है, और यहाँ पे वो पूरे कॉन्फ़िगरेशन को चेंज करके साइक्लो कन्वर्टर यूज किया है, इसलिए इसका नाम, इस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन का नाम है साइक्लो कन्वर्टर शेरबियस ड्राइव। अच्छा, कहाँ यूज होता है? These are been basically used for application, you can say. These are basically used for high power pumps, mainly in industries. Okay, high power pumps and blower type drives. mainly for industry purpose, where we need to run a high power pump, high rated pump, and or the blower type drive if we require to use. So there this cyclo converter shed based drive is being used. ठीक है. So कुछ डाउट है तो any doubt?